Hi there everyone, it's Sarah here and I have a video for you today on behalf of Wild Orchid Crafts as part of their YouTube design team, The Wild Bunch. And my project to share with you today is this little mini book here. It's a little square mini, just let me zoom back out and I'll show you what I've done with this one. Okay, just need that packet to save me crinkling. This is a mini that I've made and it is a little square one, as I said. The measurements on this are 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches. And I used a binding technique from a fellow YouTuber which is following the paper trail, so there'll be a tutorial over there for the binding for this mini. Now I've used holly berries and holly leaves and snowflakes and a lovely vintage paper from Cosmo Cricket for this mini. The paper collection that I used is the if I get organised, Dear Mr. Claus, and it sort of has a very vintagey feel to it. So this is the paper that I used for the front cover, and I just used 3 pieces of chipboard to do this and then covered it. I mitered the corners in on the inside and finished it off so that it looked like a proper book cover. So onto the front cover, what I've used is a giant snowflake and I gave it a coat of antique white acrylic paint, some vintage photo distress ink, rock candy crackle paint, and also rock candy stickles glitter, this dry glitter that you get. And I'll let you see if I can do a close-up on the snowflake. So I like how that turned out and it ties in with the theme of the paper. And I also used one of the little journaling spots from the collection pack that I got and gave it the same treatment. I went over it with vintage photo around the edges and again gave it the crackle paint and sprinkled on some of the glitter. Now the Wild Orchid Craft products used here, I've got a little jingle bell on each point of the star here, and I'll put all the codes below as well as showing you the codes here. So these are the little bells that I've used on it and they're lovely. And I also used some of these holly leaves, if you like. There we go, and these are quite nice. I'll just give you a little close-up of those, and that's the little holly leaves here. And then I used some holly berries, and these are lovely quality because they're quite heavy, and this is how they come from the store. I'll put the link for these below because I don't have the packet for them anymore, but they are really nice. It's like they're glass and they're glossy, so really pretty. So I kept the front cover simple. Now I will eventually probably put some letters on here for 2012 because it's Christmas of 2012. I'm going to use this for our family Christmas dinner and Christmas Day, and I plan to take photographs and shrink them down and put them into this mini. And what I've done is each page is more or less the same. I used red envelopes for this mini and I edged everything in evergreen bow, the distress ink, and I used some of the patterned paper just to mat a photo mat on here. Then I used a Stampin' Up punch, which is the modern label punch, and the word window, and I used that in this was a textured cardstock from Basil, and this was just from a plain colour from the collection pack, and I've used a couple of small red rhinestones just on each one. Now each page has actually got a pull-out mat, and what I've done is I've put 2 of the holly leaves and a poinsettia along with a red crystal. So this pulls out and there's room to put. I actually thought that I could write either in silver or in white. You know that you get these Uniball signal pens. I thought even if I put another little picture here and wrote something on it, and there's room on the back as well. So each page has got a mat, and it's done in dark brown cardstock with a dark green cardstock on the front or a light green, and a dark green on the back. I kind of alternated them a little bit, so that just pops back in there. And again, I've used different paper. We've got Snowman here and Holidays here, and again you'll see I've alternated it. This has got the green here with the dark green on the back. So I plan to take pictures of everybody opening their Christmas presents and pictures from the Christmas dinner, of the food that we were eating, and just journal our Christmas day for this year. And this is just a nice little handy size. It's not going to take up too much room, and it will be fun to shrink the photographs and put them on and write little bits about everyone. So I just thought I would share that little mini with you. Hope it inspires you to make one too. I could also put 2012 down here. Just had loads of fun making this. And so I'm just looking outside my window. There's a little strange bird out there that I've never seen before. That's a pretty wee thing. Anyway, I digress. For those of you that don't know, I craft from my shed up on the top of the garden, and I look at all the little birds that come to visit. So anyway, that's my project for this week. I'm planning to go on Ustream today, and just craft away until I get fed up, and make some things. Now, I did have a request on how I made these. You know, the shabby chic Christmas trees that I did, I think it was either last week or the week before. I'm going to show how to make these on Ustream today. I did a tutorial and I had to speed it up, and it wasn't that great a quality. I have to admit, it went quite fast, and it's a lot of work editing these videos, and I couldn't get it quite right. So if you're interested, there will be a link to my Ustream channel down below, and also my blog. And what I'll do is, when I've finished recording on Ustream for the day, I will save it, and I'll put the details and the link for it on my blog, so that you'll be able to watch the recorded video if you can't make it along to join me for the live show. So that's me. I'm going to wait ahead, and I plan to make tags and another Christmas tree and various different Christmas items today. So hope you can join me, and I'll see you all soon. So bye for now.